Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tattoo Tellers. Today you're going to meet James. I think this might be the third James that I have interviewed. Oh, he was such a fun guy to interview. He had some great tattoos and one that he's not so crazy about. So stay tuned to see his tattoos and the meanings behind them. Thank you again for joining. Bye. Hi everybody, we're here with James and we're online to get into the tattoo convention at Mohegan Sun, and look at his tattoos. Just look at how great they are.
Well, I also have these ones.
Oh, I love that one.
And these ones.
Which one is your favorite? Tell us about your favorite.
This one, the Johnny Cash one's probably my favorite.
And what's the meaning behind that one?
I really like Johnny Cash.
Oh, I see it now. I see it with the guitar.
Yeah.
I love Johnny Cash. He was such a great musician and a singer,
Yeah.
and I just loved it. He had such charisma. How about one of these? Oh, that's so cool. Is that Godzilla?
Yep, this is a Godzilla one.
Oh, and is that because you just like Godzilla?
Yeah,
or-
it's just I just really like Godzilla. I try to have like one thing representing a part of my personalities. Or like
so
a
are
thing
you
I like.
Godzilla?
Yeah, I'm part Godzilla and part Johnny Cash. Those are the two parts of my personality.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
And then the rib ones are memorial ones.
Okay, the one that's the
Sea House, this is Lighthouse, this is my mother, and then this one's my grandmother.
they must have liked the beach and the lighthouses.
My mom was a fisherman for a long
Was
time.
she really? Where was that?
In Maine.
Oh, very
Before I was
cool.
born, but she would collect like lighthouses, and we had so around our my childhood home, we'd had 20 lighthouses all over the place. And then my grandmother was a librarian for most of my life.
Oh, and that's why you have the shelves with the
Yeah.
the books.
Yeah, and the sword is William Wallace's sword because she was really proud of her Scottish heritage. So one of my
Very
big
cool.
story was we went to Grand Central Station to see William Wallace's sword on display before it got returned to Scotland, which it just was earlier this year.
Very cool.
But that's memorial to that. And then there's the lighthouse right here,
Yes, I
and then
see.
there's a book over here, so it's they're conjoined.
Oh, was that your mom's mom?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. I ask everyone also if you have a motto or something that you live by. If not now, when? There's a reason for everything, or anything that you can think of?
I try to kind of just stay true to myself. So
Stay true to yourself.
nothing necessarily that complicated. I try to.
Look at this. Is that Sanguine, my brother?
Yes, that is from a video game. This is probably actually out of all 8 the one I disliked the most.
That you don't like the most.
Yeah, I don't really regret any of them, but if I had
Okay.
to pick one, it would probably be this one. Mostly because I'm not as into that video game as I was as when I got this. And it's the only one that when people ask me, they don't know what it is, kind of a thing, because it's kind of more it looks cool, but it's it's the one I have to explain. Where the other one, it's just hey, here's a cool guy with a guitar, and here one it's just Godzilla, so that's not kind of self-explanatory. This one, I have to explain a video game I was really into 12 years ago.
Well, anything else you want to tell me?
No, I'm cool.
We're good. Thank you so much, James.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. My name is Anastasia.
Anastasia, that was it.
And I'm Tattoo Tellers.
All right. Well,
Thank
pleasure
you.
to meet you.
So, what did you think of James' tattoos? Weren't they pretty nice and unique? I love Johnny Cash. It took me a moment to see that it was Johnny Cash, but as soon as he said it, yeah, I remember the black coat and the guitar. Great. And what about Godzilla? He was a great tattoo, lots of detail. But both Johnny Cash and Godzilla kind of describe his personality. I love that when I see the tattoos describing the person's personality. What about the ones that he has as a memorial for his mom and his grandma? His mom was a fisherwoman back before he was born in Maine. That is so cool. And what about his grandmother, who was a librarian? And they both kind of shared something from each other. They both loved lighthouses, so they had lighthouses in both of the tattoos. How nice was that? And James, be true to yourself. I love that motto. Be true to yourself. What is it that you really want in life? And go after it. Thank you so much, James. It was such a pleasure meeting you. I hope you enjoyed the tattoo convention. I certainly did. And I'm hoping maybe I'll see you in the next one too. Thank you everybody for joining. Please subscribe, share, like, help me grow my channel. Thank you.